Hey, what's going on, folks? This is Jeff Hennig, and want to send out another video to you. Had an incident happen on the road the other day. On my way to work, it was rush hour traffic, and had this 90s era green Ford F-150 pull up behind me, and he was like right on my bumper. Figured he was in a hurry, so I gave him a little bit of room. We had 3 lanes, so I was all the way in the far left. So I pulled over into the middle lane, and he sped off, and he got into the rear bumper of another pickup truck. This one was a Chevy work truck that had the signage on it. There was some sort of commercial vehicle, ladders and that sort of thing, tools and all that. But he got right on his bumper, and the guy in the Chevy lit up his brake lights, brake checked him, and I think they might have touched bumpers. Thankfully, I'd already gotten over into the far right-hand lane in the 3 lanes. I knew this guy was just going to act like he was going to act crazy, and he did. The next thing I know, he has gone out over onto the median, past the Chevy on the median, got in front of him, and slammed on his brakes. I know for a fact they touched bumpers that time, and I saw smoke coming from the Chevy's tires. The guy in the Chevy backed off and let the guy in the Ford go on his merry way. And I know the guy in the Ford was doing like 90 miles an hour. He was flying. But I wanted to use that to talk a little bit about situational awareness. Driving in rush hour traffic, things get really, really crazy and really hectic real quick. So be present while you're there. Don't let anything distract you. And that starts with getting good sleep. They say that a sleepy driver is more dangerous than a drunk driver. Get your face out of your phone. You can't be present. You can't be paying attention if you're paying attention to what's going on your screen. And keep your eyes moving. Keep your head on a swivel. Keep looking in your side mirrors, your rear view mirror. Keep an eye on your blind spots. Use all of your senses. Don't just think that your eyes are going to do everything for you. Keep your ears alert. Be aware of any weird smells and stuff, because that can alert you to stuff. Anything out of the ordinary can alert you to something that's out of the ordinary. Plan ahead, and of course, that segs us back to getting enough sleep. That's planning ahead for the next day. But give yourself more time. Don't be in a hurry. That's part of the cause of what could have been a really, really bad accident the other day. Dude was in a hurry. But pay attention to the traffic patterns. If you pay attention to the traffic patterns day after day after day, you'll begin to know when somebody's going to just shoot into your lane without turn signal. You'll know exactly what they're doing because you've seen it before. You know, if somebody's hugging that broken line, that dotted line on your side of their lane, they're probably getting ready to move in on you, right? You also know by someone's behavior in their lane If there is space in between you and the vehicle in front of you, they're going to take it. And don't let your emotions run away with you. Give them the room. Live to drive another day, right? Be where they won't. You already can predict their behavior. You might think it's unpredictable, but no, you can predict that behavior. Be where they won't. When that guy came up behind me and was riding my tailpipe, I got into that other lane, and furthermore, I got a whole nother lane over because I knew something was likely to go down, and it did. Do the maintenance. Keep your vehicle maintained. If somebody brake checks you, if your brakes aren't working, none of the rest of this matters. None of the rest of this matters at all. It'd be another statistic. Something else I want to point out is that all of this is also a metaphor for you outside of the vehicle. All these people get mugged and they've been looking at their phone. They haven't been paying attention to anything that's going on around them. People get mugged because they look like a victim. They look like they're not paying attention. That's an easy mark. Pay attention all the time to the world around you. That phone can wait. No need to be walking with your head in your phone. And keep your meat vehicle maintained. And that starts with get enough sleep, eating right, getting enough exercise, and learn how to defend yourself. It's funny, once you learn how to defend yourself, it's like people around you just know that you can because you carry yourself with more confidence. You look like you know what you're doing. You look like you know where you're going. Just be aware. Stay safe. Stay at peace. Love you guys. I'm going to enjoy some more of this cooler weather.